Hey, everybody. Good to see everybody here. We are going to um, we're going to dive into a topic that I think everybody will enjoy hearing some tips on because we all struggle with it at some point, and that is overwhelm. So I'm Cindy Baker, and if you are on here live, please say hi in the chat, whatever platform you're watching this on. Excuse me. And if you're watching the replay, I'd like to know that as well. So if you could just say hashtag replay, let me know any ahas, questions, comments. Um, for one thing, it helps the algorithm so that more people see the video, but also I read those. Um, and Not AI, a real person, me. I read them, I respond, and I enjoy seeing your interaction there. So, but if you're live, go ahead and say hi in the chat. And today we're going to talk about um, the three-step system to beat overwhelm and get more done, even if you have ADHD like me. So if you're constantly feeling overwhelmed, you're jumping from task to task, never really actually finishing the important things in your business, then you're not alone. If you've got a million ideas, but you struggle to turn any of them into action, this training is going to change everything for you. I'm going to show you a simple three-step system to finally get out of overwhelm and focus. That's what we want to do, right? Focus like never before and actually get things done without burning yourself out. So, again, I'm Cindy Baker. I'm a productivity coach and an ADHD strategist for distracted entrepreneurs, for busy brains, I say. And I've helped lots and lots of people just like you take control of their time and their focus. So, grab a notebook or pen and paper because this is going to um, by the end of this training, you're going to have a clear system to follow. And I'll even give you a special action step at the end to put this into practice right away. So, before I give you the solution, let's talk about why you're overwhelmed in the first place. Um, I remember working with a client, we'll call her Sarah, and she was an entrepreneur with a really brilliant business idea, I thought. But every day she felt like she was drowning in to-dos. She would start the day with big plans, but by noon, she was buried in emails, distracted by social media, running in circles. And at the end of the day, she felt like she really had gotten nothing done. Does that sound familiar? Excuse me. Sorry. So this is why this happens. First thing is we have too many open loops. What I mean by that, your brain is juggling unfinished tasks, and that creates mental clutter. It's like you haven't finished, lack of clear priorities. Everything feels urgent, so you don't know where to start. You don't have clear priorities, and there are distractions everywhere. And you know this, your phone notifications, even your own thoughts pull you off track. But here's the good news. There's a way to fix this. You can do it, and I'm going to show you how. It's a three-step system that's going to help you go from scattered and overwhelmed to clear and productive. All right, are you ready? The first step is it's a powerful process, and you've probably heard of this before, maybe not, but it's the brain dump and filter. So here's how it works. You take 5 minutes and you get a piece of paper and you just write everything down that's on your mind. I know you may need more than 5 minutes, but don't try to organize it. There's no order, there's no categories. It's not like a to-do list plus this, just everything that's just running around in your brain. You should get it out of your head and onto paper. And it feels very freeing to do that. But you can use a notes app or whatever, but I like paper. And then you filter it. You go through your list and you categorize it. So first you just get it all out, right? In no order. And then you categorize it. You're going to pick one category that are urgent and important. Those are things that you have to do today. They're urgent and they're important. And then things that are important, but they're not as urgent. This is more like big picture tasks. And then another category is not a priority right now, like something that can be scheduled later or even eliminated off your list. um, and these may not, everything you wrote down may not all be a to-do thing, but you could still put it in these categories. So then highlight your top three. From the first two categories, don't do more than three. Just pick three key tasks for today. Three. So when you clear your mental clutter and you focus on just three things, you're immediately going to feel more in control. Um, Another client, just this huge to-do list. And once he started using this brain dump and filter method, he cut his list to just three things every day. It took him a while, but once he did that, his business revenue actually increased because he was focusing on what really mattered. And in other words, he was being productive and not just busy. All right, step two, and you've heard me mention this before, is this focus sprint. So now you know what to work on. Let's talk about how to actually get it done without distractions. So instead of working in long, exhausting stretches, just break your work into 90-minute focus sprints. Now, once you're playing around with this, you can start with 30 minutes and then 60 and then 90. But ideally 90 minutes because that's what your natural energy rhythm is set on. And then you set a timer. Set a timer for 90 minutes. You turn off notifications, silence your phone, use a distraction blocker, noise canceling headphones, whatever you got to do. You just work intensely on one of the top three tasks. Nothing else. You can't look at your phone, nothing. And your brain works best in short bursts of focus energy. So if you struggle with distractions, these sprints will really change your productivity overnight. Um, and if you find it hard to stay on track, you could get like what they call a body double. Just work alongside somebody, even if it's virtual. You know, I know a lot of people who do writing virtually with somebody else, and you're both writing different things, but you set a timer, and you're just holding each other accountable. It just can boost your focus. All right, so step three is the daily reset. And the final step, this step is it's what keeps the system working long term. It's the daily reset, and it's the key to staying organized. So you end your workday with a 10-minute reset. This is so important. Review what you've accomplished that day. Brain dump anything that's still lingering in your mind, and then choose tomorrow's top three tasks. So close all open loops, respond to quick messages, tidy up your workspace, shut your laptop, and then mentally and physically stop. When you reset daily, you wake up every morning with a clear mind and a plan. So you're not just starting the day overwhelmed. You come in and you've got your three things right in front of you. So just to recap, the three steps that will really help you beat overwhelm and get things done is one is the brain dump and filter, clear mental clutter, pick your top three tasks, and then use a focus sprint to work on one of those tasks with no distractions. You do several cycles of that, take a break in between. And then the daily reset. So you end your workday with a 10-minute review to stay in control. So it is your turn now, and I challenge you to try this system. Try it today. Start with step one. Do a brain dump. Pick your top three tasks. And then, wherever you're watching this, if it's Facebook or whatever, tag me or comment and let me know how it works for you once you do that. So if you found this valuable, again, I'm Cindy Baker. I'm a productivity coach. I work with a lot of entrepreneurs that happen to have ADHD as well. So if you found this valuable, hit like, share, comment, share it with another entrepreneur that needs to hear it. And if you want more ADHD friendly productivity tips, follow me for more. So again, if you are watching this live, say hi. If you're watching on the replay, let me know. And I'll